Hello from Australia. My name is Olga and I'm completely blind. And today I'm going to demonstrate how I put on my makeup. But before I do that, I would like to show you where I am. We are at National Noosa Park in a Pepper Hotel. My husband and I are celebrating our 7th marriage anniversary. Woohoo! Anthony, could you please tell us what you can see from outside of our window?
Well, there's a lovely rainforest, and below you can probably hear the creek running.
It sounds lovely. I'm really excited. It's very romantic. Alright, so I need to make myself beautiful for this glorious occasion. Here is my makeup kit. I don't do makeup too often for two reasons. One is that I don't have that much spare time having a 3-year-old child, and two, being blind, I don't really have a strong sort of motivation for it because I don't only can imagine what difference it makes, but I don't really know for sure. So I'm getting my stuff out. And I will tell you exactly what I'm doing as I'm going ahead with that. So I don't start in a regular way. I start with mascara. And the reason for it is that I usually get my skin stained, so I have to clean that with cream. And to do that, obviously, if I had put already something before, I would rag that. So I start with mascara. That for me is probably the hardest bit in the entire makeup process. So put my free finger just underneath my eyelash just to sort of direct myself. And I think I got a little bit on my eyelid, but I'll have to clean it afterwards. So I think it's good enough for this eye. So I'll get a bit more mascara on, and I'll do the same thing with my other eye. So again, free finger just underneath to locate. Whoops, I'm getting it on my finger. I find always that working with my left hand doesn't work as well for me because I'm right-handed. I would really appreciate if you wrote in your comments how you do it, or maybe you would see some things I could improve. And I think I got it on my eyelid. Anyway, I'll have to clean it. So the next step would be to use some moisturizing cream, which I use first of all to clean the mess I've done with my skin. So I just put it quite generously around my eyes and nose and cheeks and everywhere else, but I'm really focusing on cleaning. Oh, my husband is cleaning my nose. Thank you. Okay, thank you, darling. I actually usually ask someone sighted, or I can call Be My Eyes organization for a sighted volunteer to tell me if I've got my mascara correctly on. So the next step, I actually use 2 of my pinkies. I put them just underneath my eyelashes to tell whether they're even, and I think my right eye has a little bit less mascara on, so I'm going to add just tiny bit more. Ooh, my hands are a bit slippery because of the cream. So I'm going to add just a couple of strokes more of mascara. Oops, getting it on my nose again. Okay, I hope now my eyelashes are even. Again, cleaning process, not my favorite thing to do, but I have to do that. Okay. Anthony, have I got it off my face?
Not quite. Just on your right, outer right eye.
Here?
Yeah. And then on your cheek. I don't know how you got it down there, but...
Well, I'm really messy as I put mascara on.
Okay.
Is it all gone?
Yep, I think so.
Perfect. Okay, next step is sunscreen, which is not so much cosmetic, but more of a preventative measure. So my skin stays young and beautiful longer. Anthony, as a doctor, could you give us a bit of information why it's important to use sunscreen, and should you wear it indoors or only if you go outdoors?
I think if you're worried about the aging of your skin and you live in a high ultraviolet climate, like anywhere in Australia pretty much, you should wear sunscreen every day, because you'll get ultraviolet exposure whether you're indoors or outdoors, obviously more outdoors. But you get two types of ultraviolet radiation, UVA and UVB, and whilst you may not burn, you still can get damage with the UVA. So that will cause wrinkling of the skin, drying of the skin, loss of collagen. So yeah, if you're worried about the aging of your skin, apart from not smoking, probably the next most important thing is to protect the skin from ultraviolet light.
Thank you so much for that information. Okay, next step is putting foundation on. So I've got foundation and I'm putting just sort of several, I squeeze it on my skin in several places, at the bottom of my cheeks, on my nose, or in the middle of my forehead. I put too much there, so I distribute it on top of my cheeks as well. Then I hope I look cool doing that. I'm taking my brush if I find it. Hang on, that's not that. I tend to put straight away what I've used before already away. So I found the correct brush that I use for my foundation, and I just distribute the foundation all over my face, underneath my chin, nose underneath my nose, forehead, above my eyelids, on the side. I'm definitely not a makeup guru. I haven't been doing it for very long, but you know, I like doing it. Makes me feel a bit more feminine. Okay, so Anthony, would you say it's pretty evenly applied?
Yeah, just on the very top of your forehead, there's probably a little bit, yeah, just up there, and again on the other side. Yeah, that's probably fix that up. Yep.
Thank you. It's good when you have a talking mirror in front of you. All right, so next thing I'll put on will be my eyeshadows. Because I have blue eyes, I'm using brown eyeshadows. By the way, if you're interested how blind people choose their makeup, there is a video that I've made where I choose with some assistance my makeup. Okay, so I'm using the applicator that is provided with the eyeshadows. I start with lighter brown, and I apply it just above my eyelashes and sort of going up to my eyebrows, pretty much all over my eyelid. And I get some more and repeat it with the other eye. Oops. Okay. All right, so that's about it. I use the other side of the applicator to get some more darker brown, and I put it on the outer side of my eye, just sort of in the corner, and repeat it again. Okay, so apparently it makes your eyes pop out more. Again, I can't see that. So to blend it all in, I'm using a brush. Hang on, where is it? Maybe it's still in my makeup kit. There it is. It's a small brush for your eyeshadows, and I just blend it all in. After that I use my fingers to clean my eyebrows and around in case I've got some powder on. Because I've put my mascara prior to eyeshadows, which is not traditional way of doing it, potentially you can get some powder going on your eyelashes, but because I'm using pretty good brand, it doesn't really powder onto my eyelashes, so it's all good in that regard. Next thing I'm doing is blush. I'm not using the little brush that is provided. I purchased a bit bigger one, and I swipe a couple of times into the blush, and then I tap my brush against my wrist, and oops, what am I doing? I'm doing my cheekbone. So I find the highest part of my cheekbone, and then I guide the brush from the hairline to the highest part of my cheekbone and back, and several times like that, and I repeat with the other cheek. Alright, find my highest part of the cheekbone and sort of kind of aim just underneath. Alright, Anthony, would you say it's pretty even?
Pretty good. If you stand up, the sun's just come out.
Oh yeah?
If you move across, we can probably see it a bit better.
Alright, just like this?
Actually, that's pretty good just there, yep.
Alright. So, we're almost there. I'm going to put the sealer on, so just translucent powder sort of to help the makeup stay on longer. I'm using the biggest, fluffiest brush. I'm just swirling it a bit in the powder, again tap it against my wrist, and just pretty much everywhere brush my face. It also helps to blend my makeup, again in case I haven't quite blended my eyeshadows or something, so it serves double purpose for me. My three-year-old actually loves doing makeup with me. I should do a video where he puts lipstick on. It's quite hilarious. He actually wrecked one of my lipsticks. So, for example, I've got two lipsticks out. They feel exactly the same, except I think this one is not as smooth. So I think it's a bit a lighter color, more natural color, isn't it, Anthony?
Other way around.
Huh? No, this is the brighter one?
Yep. Well, that's darker.
Darker, but it's more like natural,
okay,
not pink,
sure.
not bright pink,
that's right? Yep.
That's probably what I meant. It's hard for me to talk about colors. Okay, so I'm going to put some lipstick on. Okay. I'm not using any pencils, but I probably could. I don't think it should be too hard to do without eyesight. Maybe I should go on and make another video with more complicated makeup. Alright, I think my makeup is finished. Let me know in the comments if you think I did a good job, whether it makes a difference, because I'm still not 100% convinced that it's worth the money and the time effort. So please let me know and share your tips if you're a visually impaired person doing your makeup. Subscribe to my channel, and I see you next time. Bye.